People in Pennsylvania are being warned tonight to lock their doors and stay vigilant as a manhunt intensifies for an escaped inmate who has survivalist skills and military training. Police say Michael Burham is considered armed and dangerous. He's been on the run since late Thursday night when he tied up bed sheets to escape from the Warren County Jail. Just a short time ago, police said they believe someone is helping him.
We do believe that he is getting some assistance. From where or what that type of assistance is, I'm not prepared to comment on. But as I've previously indicated, we are investigating that, and we are prepared to prosecute anyone who does offer him assistance.
The jail where Burham escaped is just outside Allegheny National Forest and less than 20 miles from Jamestown, New York, where he is also the prime suspect in the murder of a 34-year-old woman back in May. State police say they have found several small campsites and supplies in the woods that they are linking to Burham, and they're using dogs, helicopters, and drones to hunt him down. NewsNation's Dray Clark is outside Warren County Jail for us tonight. Dray, what's the latest on the manhunt?
Elizabeth, good evening. This is the area where Michael Burham made that daring escape last Thursday. He began his descent 3 stories up on the rooftop here of the jailhouse and then slowly slid down the wall using those bed sheets. He hit the ground here and then ran off into the darkness. Since then, police have been casting a very wide net to try and get him back behind bars. They are greatly concerned that as they continue to close in, that Burham may resort to using violence, and they're trying to wear him down by keeping the search going nonstop day and night. For the first time, NewsNation able to show you exclusively the tied-up blankets Michael Burham used to make his remarkable escape from the Warren County Prison in Pennsylvania. Investigators unsure if Burham had any help from inside the prison with his escape, but police do believe someone may now be helping him evade capture. The only trace of Burham search teams have found so far has been a few small makeshift campsites and a stockpile of materials.
Some supplies that would assist him with prolonged stay in a wooded area.
Burham is a self-taught survivalist with military experience. Investigators say he knows how to live in the elements and use his surroundings as cover to avoid getting caught. He escaped from the prison last Thursday night. Investigators say he climbed on top of exercise equipment to reach a roof, and then he slid down to the ground using those bed sheets. Burham had only been at the prison a few weeks, where he was being held on arson, burglary, and kidnapping charges.
Burham is to be considered armed and dangerous, and we ask the public, please do not approach him. Call 911 or...
But it's not the primary suspect in the May shooting death of 34-year-old Kayla Hodgkin in Jamestown, New York. Burham is also accused of setting a woman's car on fire. When Burham learned there were warrants for his arrest, police say he carjacked and kidnapped an elderly couple in Pennsylvania and drove to South Carolina, where he was later arrested. Inside the couple's car he carjacked, police found a note from Burham to his father saying he's sorry for all the problems he caused the family. Back in Jamestown, Kayla Hodgkin's relative says she can't believe the man who killed her niece is still on the run.
It's just all unbelievable. Jeez, it's crazy. It really is. Just please catch that guy.
Police have searched around homes and abandoned buildings and through vast remote wooded areas, and still no sightings of Burham. The search also includes part of the Allegheny National Forest that borders both Pennsylvania and New York. Helicopters, drones, and canines are also on the hunt. Police making it clear the search effort will only expand as the operation continues.
I am convinced that the approach that we are taking will be successful. There is no doubt in my mind we will capture him at some point.
And at a news conference earlier this afternoon, Pennsylvania State Police say they have been receiving numerous reports of sightings of Burham in the area, but so far none of those sightings have materialized until his capture. Meanwhile, there is a $9,500 reward being offered for any information leading to his capture.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.